After that, I was spending up to 8 hours a day on them.
On the rituals?
Yes. I lost my family, job. I ruined my credits, alienated all my friends. I was terrified of bringing harm to them. Everything I'd ever worked for my whole life fell apart. But it didn't matter. I knew what was important.
Your boss's death wasn't your fault, Martin. It was a tragic accident.
And Billy?
It was a coincidence.
There are no coincidences.
Listen, Martin.
Look, what would you do if the situation were reversed? What if you had the contract?
Contract with whom?
With God. Can you imagine the responsibility, the burden? What if you were the only one holding it all together?
Holding what together?
What do you think, you idiot? The world. I'm holding the world together. Daniel Critchley graduated with honor. Nice.
Was that crooked?
A little.
See, that's a masking technique. You make it look as though you're interested, but it's really one of your rituals.
Oh. Well, you think you're pretty good at your job, don't you?
I think my work has been effective over the years, yeah.
I'm good at mine, too. In fact, I've gotten so good at it through the years that it's almost as natural as breathing. If only I didn't see these patterns.
Patterns? What patterns?
Most people look right at them, but they never see them.
Well, where do you see them?
Everywhere.
See them here? See them now? The number 4 seems to be a reoccurring theme with you, doesn't it?
Yes, one of the numbers. 8, 10, even numbers. Never 3. 5 is good.
All right, tell me about the patterns. Do the patterns instruct you on how to perform your rituals?
Yes, they're indicators. They point the way. For instance, I dropped some garbage. Out of it appeared this pattern.
What does that one do?
Oh, you don't want to know.
You tell me.
Huh?
What does it do?
Oh, it's not a big one. You want to know?
Yeah.
This keeps your tie blue. This keeps the fish in the sea. This keeps people from hanging themselves. Yeah, see? There, you think I'm crazy, right? But you don't understand. I tried to resist. Believe me, I fought back. Once for a whole month. I only brushed my teeth 5 times a day instead of 6.
Okay, what happened?
Well, nothing. So, I grew bolder. I always go exactly the same way to work. Well, I decided to go a different route every day for a week.
And?
Nothing. Not a thing. I thought it was over. I thought the patterns had been broken. So, for the first time, I was finally able to relax.
Imagine what would happen if the U.S. was just hours away from running out of gas.
People panicked that perishables would be the next thing to run out. It ended where it all began, outside Stanwell Refinery in northwest Washington State.
Rioting broke out earlier this afternoon at the sleepy seaside vacation spot. So far,
Police opened fire on the ship.
But then, as I watched the litany of violence on the news, I realized the message is crystal clear. It's all total chaos without me. The symmetry begins with me and ripples out to the farthest regions of space and time. I'm not allowed any random acts.
See, it's a vicious cycle, Martin, and you have to break free.
That's not possible. Look, you're not listening to me. I don't know why I was chosen. These thoughts playing over and over in my mind like a tape locked in a loop. I hate it. But I know it's necessary. I know that it would be negligence of catastrophic proportions if I were to shirk my duty, even for a moment.
Stop it. You're stronger than you think you are.
It's not me I'm worried about. This prevents a plane from crashing.
You know you're not holding planes in the air by going like this. You have a medical problem. You have a medical problem, as I told you, is treatable. I'm going to treat you with a combination of behavioral therapy and medication. Observe you for the next 72 hours and make a determination where to go from there.
Wait a minute. You promised.
Our deal was you had to convince me, and I'm not convinced. And the patient's ready.
Ready? Ready for what?
I think I'm going to start you on a Nafranil. It'll take effect almost immediately.
I'm not taking drugs. I'm not taking drugs, Doctor. No! Wait a minute. I have to be in control here. I have to stay in control. You betrayed me. I'm going to be in control. What are you doing?
What's going on? What? Oh, no, please, no. No, don't. Please, ow! Oh! God,
Isolation.
Oh, that... I don't feel good. Your wounds. Oh.
See that, Martin? You've stopped. The world's not falling apart.
No.
You're going to be okay.
Right.
Anna, you see my keys anywhere?
How would I know where your keys are?
Put this filing cabinet in here.
Not me.
I thought you said we were out of coffee filters. Ann? Night. Night.
No one has any idea why the Cub Scouts left from the bridge or why emergency crews have been so slow in responding for all calls for help. Coming up in the next 5 minutes, sports, followed by weather.
Charlie, what the hell is going on? Be with you in a second, Doc. Thank you. No problem.
Meanwhile, on the lighter side of things, they are still pulling the bodies out of the rubble from the fiery wreckage of East-West Flight 114, which slammed into an office building downtown 20 minutes ago. So bring those marshmallows.